prices. She is also excellent with telling us about cars, what's happening. So whenever you need somebody to explain maybe to a new person or someone gets technical, please just feel free, connect with leader Daniel, and I encourage you all to do three-way calls sometimes when you're not sure or when someone is challenging you. And sometimes it's better just to get on a three-way call your prospect, and then add your upline or one of your leaders to the call. There'll always be someone willing to help you. So I want to introduce Leader Daniel. Please take us through. The floor is yours.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Leader Susan, for the wonderful edification. Thank you so much. I believe you are a leader, so basically you deserve the best, and you're doing a lot sacrificially towards making sure that we succeed, and really, really appreciate your commitment. Yeah? Yes, so thanks a lot. First and foremost, I can say welcome to this Zoom meeting. I'm so happy for you. We're really, really happy. These are one family. We have a common goal of succeeding and making sure that we have touched as many lives as possible. Remember, it's all about touching people's lives. There's nothing as good in this life as happening to change someone's life from one state to another, either financially or out of using our products and appreciating our products. So basically, always consider yourself coming second, right? Make sure that at least you identify people that you can change their lives financially, and also people who will be like, wow, thank you so much for selling these products to me. It has really worked wonders to my car. You see, that's a very, very good change. Now, today, I'm just going to talk briefly about our product, because basically it's the main thing. The product that it's the product of the day, I can say. Our product that is really, really revolutionizing things, in the sense that it's really, really helping people to overcome the crisis that they're facing right now. Right now,
I am on Zoom from Nairobi. Yes. Hello. Hello.
Yes. Wonderful, wonderful. I can see our great leader is really, really happy and sharing our wonderful stories. That's wonderful, Mr. Barige. Now, everybody, actually, especially in Africa, we have a very big crisis. In every country that we are hearing the hiking of the fuel prices, right? So basically, as you know, human beings are very innovative beings. When there is a problem, human beings think deep and come up with a solution. So we are lucky to be the pioneers of this wonderful product called Fuel Factor X. Actually, it's making things break even, because basically what it does, it happens to reduce your fuel cost. Any person who's using fuel, may it diesel, may it gas, may it petrol, it reduces your fuel cost by about 30%. 30 to 35, that is Africa, okay? 30 to 35%. So it's a really wonderful product. You can imagine in your budget, saving 30% of your fuel cost. That's something significant. It's something to be proud of, actually, which is very great. So basically, some people are asking, how does it work? Remember, ours is a catalyst, okay? In other, like Total and Shell, they have additives. Ours is a catalyst, which is I can say it's 4-in-1, okay? 4-in-1 is that, one, it has organometallic compounds that's helping to break down they say the hard existing bondages between the fuel molecules, thereby making the fuel burn more effectively, okay? And by so doing, it gives what we call your engine double horsepower. It adds power to your engine. That's why we say, if you use our product, we expect you to have an additional of between sorry for that, an addition of between 4 to 8 kilometers in every liter of fuel that is burned in your car, okay? Because basically your engine has a very easy time when it comes to burning fuel, and the fuel is burning effectively. And something else, when it burns effectively, that means there is what we call complete fuel combustion. When there is complete fuel combustion, the byproduct is normally carbon dioxide, meaning there are no carbon monoxide elements that come out of your exhaust. So what it means by that is that we are reducing the emissions. Everybody in the world is talking about global warming, right? And the pollution of the environment and the destruction of the ozone layer. Okay, so basically, when the byproduct is a carbon dioxide, that means the emissions are reduced between 40 to 70%. So we are on the front line, making sure that we are reserving our environment. Okay, because basically we reduce the amount of carbon monoxide emissions from the automotive, the cars and the generators. You see, because we have a complete fuel combustion. Something else, it's a very, very good lubricant, and they say it's a very good rust and corrosion inhibitor. Okay, so by so doing, when those elements are seen, it reduces your maintenance costs significantly, because basically we have fuel filters, we have nozzles in your car that when there is incomplete fuel combustion, there is the carbon elements and hydrocarbon deposits that goes to stick on those engine parts. So when you use our product, it's a demulsifier. It happens to remove all that, okay, and make it burn, and it is removed from your car. So basically, what we say is that it reduces your fuel significantly. No, it reduces your maintenance cost. Sorry. It reduces your maintenance cost significantly. So you don't have to keep on going to the garage, Mara, you will change the nozzles. Because basically, like now, for instance, in Kenya, I've been talking to some matatu owners in Kenya. I was talking to matatu owners, and they were telling me that right now, the biggest challenge they are getting is changing their nozzles. One nozzle in Kenya costs 35,000 Kenyan shillings. So you can imagine if your car happened to be on the road for 4 months, and then 4 or 5 months, and then you're told to go, and when you take it to the mechanic, he tells you that you're supposed to change the 3 nozzles. That is 35 times 3, which is 100 and something, 110 Kenyan shillings. That's a very, very big cost. Some of them are even thinking of withdrawing from that matatu industry. But now we have a solution that is really, really helping them to safeguard their nozzles. And by so doing, it happens to reduce their maintenance cost significantly. So we are supposed to go out there and make sure that we pass the good news. Something else I've already told you about the mileage. And for those people who want to benefit very much on mileage, like I mentioned before, it adds you between 4 to 8 kilometers extra out of each and every liter of fuel that is burned by your car, depending on your engine, the strength of your engine. So by so doing, if you happen to, when you're putting fuel in your fuel tank, the more, as in you optimize. Okay, like now one sachet is supposed to treat 80 liters of fuel. But now, if you can optimize on that, okay, put between 70, 65, 70, that's when you'll see maximum benefit in the mileage increase. Okay, yes, but remember, when you're also selling your products, remember, tell them to double dose between their first and the second fill. That's very important. Okay, the first and the second fill, they're supposed to double dose. That means a sachet that reads 8 liters, double dosing means if the car engine capacity is more than 40 liters, maybe 70, 75, they put 2 sachets. Okay, a car fuel tank capacity is 40 liters and below, they put 1 sachet between the first and the second fill. This is purposely meant to address any existing problem, either hydrocarbon deposits or the clogging of the nozzles, to make sure that it has removed all that. That's the main purpose of double dosing. So don't forget to tell each and every user, the first and the second fill, they're supposed to double dose. Then after the second fill, now they can come back to normal of 1 sachet treating 80 liters. Also, I had someone else who was telling me that you're saying 1 sachet is supposed to treat 8 liters, but now if you happen to read the directions, the treatment ratio, it says that a quarter ounce treats, which is 7.339 milliliters and 76 liters of fuel. It's all written here. Okay. So basically tell them that as per the recommendations, a quarter ounce, which happens to be a quarter ounce is 7.39 milliliters. That's what treats 76 liters of fuel. Okay. 7.39 milliliters of fuel factor X treats 76 liters of fuel. But ours, our fuel sachet, this is our fuel factor X sachet, it's 10 milliliters. 10 milliliters. Actually, in the real actual sense of the word, it's supposed to treat 102 liters of fuel. But now, for it to be more effective, we say 80 liters. I'd like you to understand that, right? When what they say here, 76 liters, they mean 7.39 milliliters of fuel factor X. But now our sachet, it's packed with 10 milliliters. So this one is supposed to treat 80 liters. I just wanted to iron that out. Okay. Yes. So in a nutshell, what our product does is that one, we help to save your fuel cost by 30%. We help you drive further. When you use our product, you drive further. You have an additional mileage. And more importantly, we help protect the planet. You see? So we are doing many things at once. It's a fuel treatment catalyst. Yes. And in Kenya, right now, we have two packages. One, we have the 120 ml bottle. This is the 120 ml bottle. This one is supposed to treat 1,200 kilometers, okay, ordinarily. But during the first and the second fill, you double dose, okay? This 120 ml bottle. And then we have our sachets. Sachet is 10 milliliters. And just like we said, it's supposed to treat 80 liters of fuel ordinarily. But when you double dose, 40 liters of fuel. Okay, so I think I'm clear on that. I don't think I've forgotten anything as far as the products are concerned. Today is not the product day. The product day is supposed to be on Zoom Thursdays, but I've decided to just touch on it so that at least if anyone has a clue or anyone has a problem in explaining, so at least you can get to be operating from the same page. So back to you, Madam Susan, because today is a money day. Madam Sue?
Thank you very much, Leader Daniel. That was good. And I like the way these flow sometimes. I know it's repetitive, and then people may come on the call and say, oh, I had this last week. But the truth is, the more you come into the call, the more you learn. And when it's your time to explain this to an individual, it's very difficult for someone to challenge you when you know and understand your subject and your product, because people will challenge you. And then the next level, come to doing the Zoom calls that we are doing, because we are not trying to dominate. We know that among you, there are people who are better trained, than ourselves. We know that there are trainers in Bosnia, John, Victoria, Florence, Jamal. I mean, there's a long list here. So when it comes to that time where we give you the platform and you're like, please do a call, maybe we are traveling or something, you need to understand, so that repetition is actually important for you. And so even as Daniel, there are some things that you automatically now you even know that they're coming. The more you listen to Dale, you listen to Daniel, you listen to the leaders here, the more you understand. So we come onto the calls Monday to Thursday, and we come on all the time. And every time we are on the calls, we learn something. So yes, today is Money Tuesdays. And I just wanted to mention something. Like I said, Daniel explains the technical bits and everything. But when you come onto the call, don't feel like, this is too complex and you have to know all those things. If you know them, that's good. But even if you don't, as long as you know what is written on the sachet, what is written on the bottle, that it reduces your fuel costs by up to 30%. That's number one. Number two, it prolongs engine life. Number three, it reduces carbon emissions. And number four, it increases vehicle performance and horsepower. You're good to go. And not only vehicle, horsepower, performance, but remember, whatever machine it is that you're using. And we like to emphasize that this product is not only for cars, you can use it for all sorts of machines. And so remember, people in the mining industry, construction, agriculture, people with huge generators, I mean, you can use this product for. Remember, think out of the box and just try and see. There are so many users, there are so many potential users, transport, circles, long distance drivers, trucks and trailers. So, unlimited. So today I will quickly go to the money bit. And as usual, I'll ask Daniel to get ready with his whiteboard, because I want to repeat a few things on how we are going to bring people into the business. When people join a business, they want to know how to make the money. So it's up to you and I to show them, because they'll come in after a month. After actually they join, they must have a plan. So you must have a strategy. So this is our team strategy, and I'm going to share this with you. Today, I'm going to do it in short form, because I want to talk about a bonus that I've not mentioned here before. It's a leadership check matching bonus, and it's so powerful because I keep talking about the basics, the ones you can earn in your first month of doing business, but I want to bring in more so that you can see the true potential of the business. So we are going to start like this. Our first bonus we always talk about when you come into this business, okay? You come, you sign up, and make sure you're always at executive. An executive member is someone who has started and joined with a package which is $160. But then we know that because of shipping and tax, it goes to maybe about $175. It's the executive pack. In Kenya, it is about 22,500 shillings. And in Nigeria, it is between 149,000 and 160,000 naira. And the reason I'm using those two countries is because that is where the product is registered. And everyone in the other countries will either buy right now from Nigeria, so they'll convert to that currency, or they'll pay in cryptocurrency, or you'll buy from Kenya, where you do the same, either by M-Pesa or cryptocurrency. Or you can use the money that you have already earned, and we'll show you how to do this. Actually, I wish I could order a product today, but we'll do it maybe on the next call, maybe tomorrow's call. We'll show you how to use your own earnings. That's an e-wallet that you have in your back office, and it translates. So you can use the money that you have earned to actually buy products. So you come in at executive. That is what we want you to do. If you are not able, if you started with us maybe last month or the month before, and maybe you came in with a smaller package, then we really encourage you in your next month, which is beginning in a few days. I believe the end of the month is Friday this week, the 30th. So in your new month, prepare to sign up with or to do your reorder with an executive pack. The way you think, if we set precedent for executive, that is how our business is going to be. But if you buy a small pack and then you try and convince your people, it will be very hard to convince them, right? Okay, and don't forget, when you buy the executive pack, you have product in your hand and you can sell it, okay? You can share it, sell it, and even be able to make some profit there. So it is money in your hands. I call Fuel Factor X, I call it liquid gold, because it really, really is. If you see the way we fight for products, you'll be surprised, So anyway, we start. Come in as an executive, and you're qualified for a calendar month at executive, and then you start doing your reorders, your monthly reorders. Make it a priority to be an executive. So what happens when you start to bring in other people? What happens when you bring in other people? The company has different ways that they pay you. The first one is called jump start bonus. It's a jump start bonus. In other companies, we say a fast start bonus, or we call it a direct bonus. And really, the company is rewarding you for bringing in, a new person, and they're saying there's a one-time bonus. You have brought in this person, and we want to appreciate you and give you something, So the jump start You can see on the screen, you can zoom in your jump start bonus, and that bonus, as an executive, you earn 50%. You can zoom in slightly, you'll see the levels before are 25, 30%, but at executive, you are at 50%. Not only are you at 50%, but because you're an executive, you will earn 4 levels deep. You will earn 4 levels deep, okay? Because you're an executive. So there should be no option. This is the best buy. So, and the next one, Daniel, you can put it there as well, is the customer acquisition bonus, which is similar the first time you're paid. Customer acquisition, that's mastery. Let's go back to the top. Acquisition. No, it's the first one, I think, on the chart. There you go. Customer acquisition bonus. If you zoom in, you will see the best place to be is executive, because at executive, you're earning 50%. Okay. And then there's a note under there which says that the BV from personally enrolled customers will count towards the binary. And we know that 20%, 80%. Okay, sorry about that. 80% of that is counted. Now, we've done the calculations. Today, I'm not doing that calculation, but Daniel, I'd like you to take put your whiteboard on. There we go.
So,
Let's say, bring in one executive, Daniel, you can just say. So you can
now, Hi. Daddy, where my report?
I think we need to mute. Okay, that's muted. So Daniel, please put the whiteboard and put $36 at the top. That's a very important figure for us. It remains constant, $36. There you go. So just at the top there, $36. $36 is what you earn when you are an executive, when you have qualified for executive that month, and you have someone who's signing up as an executive. This $36, you earn it whether the person is coming in as an affiliate or whether they are coming in as a customer. The only difference is that Jumpstart bonus, okay? Jumpstart bonus is earned once. It's a one-time bonus. But if you bring them in as a customer, then every time they buy, you would earn this $36. If they kept buying the executive pack, every time they buy, you would earn the $36. If you bring them as an affiliate, you'll only earn once the Jumpstart bonus. The next time they buy, their points, 90 points, will be taken into the binary tree. And Daniel is going to do the illustration of the binary tree when I'm done with this. So $36. So Daniel, please clear the screen and let's use the example we usually use. 12 people. Our goal is to bring in 12 new people every month, as much as possible. 12 new people every month. And let's see what our earnings, what would average a month if we brought in 12 people every month. You still have a few days of the month. I know there's someone who called and said, I think she had 3 people she wants to sign up, 2 or 3. So you still have a few days, but let's see. 12 people times $36. If you brought 12 people from the beginning of the month to the end of the month, how much would you earn? 12 times 32. Now you're taking us to your calculator. 12 times $36 per person is $432. Get to know these figures, get to know this simple computation, and your life will be easy, okay? That's the first thing. Second, so leave 432 there. Please take us to the leaderboard in your back office, Daniel. We are going to talk about the global bonus pool. We always talk about this bonus, and we say that in other companies, it is difficult to earn this. Many people join companies and they never even get to the level of earning the global, because it comes from shares. So in our company, you can earn this from your first day of business. Now, let us look at the board that Daniel has and just go to the top. Let us see number 1. Go to the right, move to the right. Let's see how many new enrollments. This is a leaderboard the company has and they share it with us. We can see the people with the most enrollments. We can see with the people with the most business volume for that particular month. And this time it happens to be someone from the US. And how many enrollments are there? 73 enrollments. 73. Daniel, please take us to your calculator. We said 1 share. For you to get 1 share, you need 4 people. So this person has 73 new people this month. 73. Divide by 4 people make 1 share. So it's 18 shares. So you can remove the 0.25 and say 18 shares. 18 times, it averages $40 to $50 a share. So we can use the lower number this time. So times 18 times 45. $45 per share. $45 for every 4 new people you bring in a month. That is $810. So that's number 1 in the leaderboard you saw is earning just from global bonus, is going to earn $810. And guess what, guys? Hemp does work. Guess what? We are not at the end of the month yet. So this person still has another 3 to 4 days, and they might even take this to $1,000. Who knows, right? Okay, let's go back to our whiteboard and see. We have 12 people. Our number every month is 12. That's the golden number. Whether they are affiliates, whether they are customers, whether they are both, they can be, half of each or whatever it is, it doesn't matter. So 12 people, 1 share. 1 share is 4 people. So 12 people divide by 4, you have 3 shares. 3 shares is 3. 3 shares, we can say times 45. Sometimes we use the number 50 because it's been more than 50 a share before. We can say 3 times 45. $135. Wonderful. Okay. And then finally, we want to add at this point, if you've brought 12 people in the calendar month, it means if it's your first time, it means you are what we call a 1K affiliate. A 1K affiliate is someone who, together with their team, the entire team, has done at least 1,000 points. 1 executive pack is equal to 90 points. So 12 executive packs is equals to 1,080 points. So you're already above the 1,000 mark, and you are now a 1K affiliate. A 1K affiliate will receive a one-time bonus of, let's look at the chart together. There we go. Zoom in for us. Thank you. Wow. A 1K affiliate will receive a one-time bonus of $100. And if you look at that chart, you can see it goes higher and higher. Depending on the rank you get to, it goes higher all the way to $500,000. And Daniel, if you scroll to the right a little, there's a one-time bonus, but every time you maintain, every month that your team you maintain the rank, there's what it's like a salary. So they'll give you, like now, if you maintain the 1K, at least your volumes are going to 1K, $50. And that amount goes all the way to master, where it is $100,000 a month, like a salary, just because you maintained the rank. Okay, let's go back to our whiteboard. We add the $100 that you'll have achieved. You will now be a 1K affiliate. So an additional, that number you wanted, that was 135 and plus $100 as a 1K affiliate. Let's total that. 7 at the end. 6. $667. $667 for that particular month. Now in the chat, since I know you all have your calculators, we are going to do it again. What is $667 in your currency? Because I know we are in different places. We are even in the US today. So $667 is what Mr. Barije on the call would be using. So his answer is already here. What about your currency? Please share in the chat. This is an interactive call, somewhat. So please share. Let us see. In your currency, let's see in the chat who's saying what. Put this figure of $667 in the chat. I know we've been talking about $682. That's when you're calculating at 50, but today we have decided we are going to use the smaller number, which is $45. Okay. Last week they paid out at $46. So $667 in your currency. Put 1 or 2 in the chart, and then we can move so that I know that we are all on the same page. $93, thank you, Miracle. Kenya shillings, if you're in Kenya, that's a whooping 93,000 Kenya shillings. Oh, Nigeria, more than 600,000 Naira. Wow. Can we have one more? Because I know we have people in different countries, yeah? One more. Okay, one more. That's good money a month, you know, if that's what you can, just by bringing 12 people every month. Wow, Florence, thank you. 2.5 million Uganda shillings. Wow, I am so excited because for me, when you see this sort of money and someone says, so what do I do when I join? Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate you. Thank you for those numbers. Thank you for having your calculator. Okay. This means imagine if we are here, we are 15 people on this call today. Can you imagine if all of us were just doing this, helping each other and achieving this and getting at least over $650 every month in Africa, even in the US, I think, but especially in Africa. This is substantial, right? If you can add this to whatever you're doing, and remember, if you're doing it full time, then you can do it even more. So let's just say, even this is even 12 every month, over $650 a month. That's good money. Now, today I want to talk about one more bonus before I turn it over to Daniel again. And this bonus is called the Leadership Matching Bonus. Daniel, please take us to the chart, just so that we get those percentages, and then we'll go to the whiteboard. Take us to the chart, compensation plan, the Leadership Matching Bonus, and then I'll give a small story because I like stories. Okay, please zoom in. Leadership check matching bonus. Great. Now, this bonus is paid monthly. Remember the Jumpstart bonus, customer acquisition bonus, that $36. Those ones, that is paid weekly. But leadership check matching bonus is paid monthly, okay? And it is paid from an earning we call your binary bonus. the binary plan. If it starts at a level we call 5K, so your leadership bonus starts at 5K, and at 5K, you earn 4 levels or 4 generations, 4 levels deep. On your first level, we see there's 30%, second level, 20%, third level, 10%, and fourth level is 10%. If Daniel moves that chart to the right, you'll see that at master, it goes down, and guess what? To infinity. Look at that. You know how they write infinity on the left? Daniel, on the left? Level 1 to level 10, and then to infinity. So if you are at master, you're being paid 1% to infinity of everybody, of everyone who comes in your team, their binary bonus for that month. All right. Now you can maybe put me on, you can stop sharing. We'll come back to that so that I can put enough emphasis on this so that I can see you and I feel like we are talking and we are communicating. When I started out in network marketing, it was not really the start, but somewhere along the way, I'd heard about all these people who are making money from network marketing, gurus, and all these network marketing pros, and but I remember, I was so excited to meet live in person. My mentor, he's American and he came to Kenya, and he had been very successful in his network marketing company. And this is over 10 years ago. And when he came to Kenya, his business was paying him, you can write this figure, his business was paying him $20,000 a week. That's what he was getting, okay? $20,000 a week. In that company where I was, the pay plan wasn't even, this one is super. So in that pay plan, he was earning $20,000 a week. And over time, when we were still working together, his earnings went up to $30,000 a week. Now, I had never sat down and spent so much time with someone who was making that amount. I'm telling you, having him as a mentor, seeing his lifestyle, seeing what it was to make $20,000, $30,000 a week, and that's over 10 years ago, that was really, really good money. So sitting next to him, I was taking in everything. I was like a sponge. I was learning and using every opportunity to learn humility, whatever, just a simple, wonderful soul. Now, I want, okay, let's not go into the white paper first, but let me tell you, check matching bonus. This is simply what it means, okay? It means that you've brought in leaders. You have brought in people who are like yourself, or they're doing better, they're earning a lot. Guess what? The company will recognize that if it was not for you, that person would never have known about the business. And so they reward you and say, for whatever business that person has done, their bonus, their binary bonus that month, they will give you something from that person's bonus. That person will be paid in full, but they will give you, a percentage of that person's bonus. On top of, now they get their full amount, it's not deducted from them, but it's also added onto yours, okay? So Daniel, let's go to the whiteboard because this is very, very exciting. This is what it's all about. Let's go to your whiteboard. And then do us a favor, Daniel, on your whiteboard. Let's draw the things we always see people drawing. At the top, draw a small round, and say you, maybe. You can say you. Why? Inside there. Okay. Now, on the left, on that person's left, draw a line going down and put another circle, left side. Okay. Say A. Let's call my mentor person A. Okay. So I said that A was earning, put $20,000. $20,000. Good. 20 20K. Okay. I wanted you to write it actually with a $ sign and the 20,000 so we can do a calculation on it so that everyone can see that that's not 20,000 Naira or 20,000 Uganda shillings or Kenya shillings. Good. Okay, $20,000. Now, A is my mentor. The one I said was earning $20,000. Now listen to this carefully. He told me that the person who introduced him to the business was not actively doing the business. So person U, Y up there, person U was not doing the business. But because he brought in person A, the company would pay him monthly. All he had to do was meet very minimal criteria by having maybe 2 active people and also having purchased his monthly, done his reorder that month. And just because of those, he was earning 10%. So put there times 10%. Person U, who was not doing the business, was earning 10%. So Daniel, put times 10%. At the 20,000, at the 20,000 down there. Wait, 20,000 times 10%. Super. What is 10% of $20,000? $2,000. $2,000. Okay. $2,000. That one was paying, it was paying us binary every week, okay? So 2,000 times 4 is how much for the month? He was getting 8,000, not 800. He was getting $8,000 from his upline. I mean, from the person he brought into the business, whilst he was not doing the business actively. Now, Daniel, don't clear everything. I don't know if you can leave the 20,000, but can you remove everything below it? I don't know if it's possible, so that you don't remove everything. Okay, thank you. You're rubbing. Thank you so much. We appreciate you for doing this. Okay, remove that $2,000 equals 2,000. Remove that equals 2,000. And then instead of 10%, we are going to change 10% because in our own plan, we saw that if you are a 5K member, from the first level, you are earning not 10%, but a whooping 30%. Can you change that 10% to 30%? Wow. Guys, are you seeing what I'm seeing? This is just from one person. So you up there have brought person A who's making $20,000 from his binary. And because of that, in addition to your own earnings that month, you will earn an extra $6,000 on the first level, okay? On the first level, there is someone who is above you. Think of it like that. In this company, you earn up to 4 levels. So there are 4 people above A who will earn some money that month. And that's how powerful it is. Now, you are not only bringing in person A. We have said, imagine if you worked with those 12 people you brought in and you help them and work with them until each of them is making at least $1,000, $2,000, $5,000 from the binary. Then this $6,000 could be repeated over and over again. And that is why you see people making those huge sums and you're wondering how. It is because of what we call check matching bonus. I hope that to some extent you've understood that. because I do not want to go further than that. But as usual, I want it to be mind-blowing, and I want you to have what I now call a restless night, because you're thinking of these figures and you're thinking of what to do, and you can't wait for morning, because you know it's a new day and you can't wait to reach out and talk to the people on your list. Thank you so much for this, Daniel. I want to hand this over to you quickly so that you can give us, the last bit for the evening. And yeah, Daniel, please, the floor is yours. Thank you so much for all the help.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Leader Sue. It was a wonderful presentation. I believe each and every one of us has seen money, right? Because basically the main thing here, the number one thing, let's be clear, it's mullahs, we put money in our pockets, because basically that's exactly what will help us meet our life objectives, meet our dreams and goals in life. Okay, and we always just, especially as parents, we want to give the best to our kids. So I believe each and every one of us in here today has seen the money. But now for me, remember, today is a Money Tuesday. So I wanted also to highlight on something that I really, really love, that bonus. I believe it's a mind-blowing bonus, because basically there is what they call the binary bonus, the one that she was talking about, but now this time binary bonus itself. Binary bonus itself. I want us also to go back to the drawing board. Let's talk about binary bonus, because basically, personally, I believe that's where money is. Okay, I believe that's where my money is. So if we can go back again to the drawing board, please. Today is a money day, so bear with us. Go back to the drawing board. Yes, exactly. Let's talk about binary bonus. Binary bonus. But to begin with, before we go to binary, we have highlighted three main things. Let's simplify. Let's make it very simple. If you want to succeed in this business and you want to make money, we have three main things that needs to be done. Number one, make sure each and every month you're doing 90 PV, personally enrolled volumes. Okay, that is by bringing in, that is buying products worth 90 PV, okay, for your account to remain active, and for you to get maximum to get maximum pay from the company. At least make sure you earn 90 PV. In our case, it's buying the 36 the executive pack. That's how you get to acquire to 90 PV level. Okay, by so doing, it means you're an executive. That's the number one key thing that you're supposed to do in this business. Number two is, up from the 90 PV, is make sure each and every month, okay, try your best. Make sure each and every month you sign in 12 executives, okay, executives, 12 executives, meaning they may be customers, they may be affiliates, but the reason as to why you're signing in, make sure at least you sign in 12 executives, so that at least by that month you can earn the 660 what? We're told how $660. I'm sure you have that figure in mind. 600 and personally I think 682, but it's 600 and something. Okay, make sure at least 12 executive, made a customer, made an affiliate, for you to get the $682. Sign in 12 executive. Number three, which is most fundamental, you duplicate yourself. Okay, teach the 12 that you bring in, teach them how to do just like you. Okay, to buy an executive pack each and every month, and also to sign in 12 executive every month. You duplicate yourself. That's what we say. And we really like working the 12 figure. It's a golden number. Okay, so you have three things. One, make sure you are what you say you are. Okay, if you're telling people about enrolling with an executive, start by yourself. So you have to buy an executive pack each and every month. Number two, make sure at least you've signed in 12 executive packs each month. And then number three, you train them to do like you. Okay, train them to sign in 12 each, possibly each and every month, right? Exactly. Now let's look at the power of binary. The power of binary binary is the 12 people that you have brought, okay? You may end up bringing more. Maybe you've brought in maybe 12 times 3, 12 times 4. But now from the 12 people that you've brought, yeah, and then you happen to you train them to bring in 12 of their own, okay? 12 each. From the number of people that you've brought, remember you're bringing 12 each month. So basically they reach a time that you have 50 people in your team or 100 people. From the 100, you have 12 who are bringing 12. Okay, you have trained them and you have 12 who are bringing 12. This means you have 144 of them that are doing 90 PV each and every month. Okay, now how much will you be paid? Okay, remember, binary, you're paid 15% and you're paid monthly. All right, so if you reach to this level where you're having 12 who have already brought their 12 and they're all doing 90 PVs each and every month, that means the volume that you're generating of PV, you're generating 12,960 PV. From these 12,960 PV, you're paid 15% of this. Okay, that means that month you'll earn $1,000, 1,944. Okay, assuming the same month. Now this is only binary. The same month you earned. You remember I told you about the signing in 12 new people that makes you earn $682. So how much does that convert to? If you happen to add 682, we all know where 682 is coming from, right? Okay, you'll be earning $2,626. Okay, and if this is repeated each and every month, if you repeat this each and every month, it means this will be your salary. The good thing with binary bonus is, remember when I told you 12 times 12, it's your 12 people having brought 12 each. If you train the same people to train the people that they brought to bring 12 each, it means this number will continue increasing. So what it converts by that is that these $2,626 will be increasing each and every month, provided your team is active. You see, and this is what commands you to be a leader. Okay, a leader means you continue duplicating or you continue training people to be like you each and every month, right? So let's work hard towards attaining this. We want all of us, at least each and every month, we'll be earning what? Over $2,000 each and every month. Okay? Okay? Yes, for those people who concur and believe that we can make it to this level, write for me one on the chat board. Write a one on the chat board. People who believe that we are going to make it to the binary level and be making more than $2,000. Give me a one or a thumbs up. Thank you. Wonderful. Thanks. Keep them coming. Wonderful. Thank you, Florence. Thank you. We believe in the power of positivity, and always what you pray to the Almighty Father, that's exactly what He rewards you with. Okay, so when you're working, okay, you have to make your objectives right? How much do you want to earn each and every month? How much? Okay, put it on your dream board. Make sure you see it every day, and make sure you proclaim it every day, and you work hard towards achieving it, and believe everything is possible. If in my daily choice, it has been here since 2014, and we have people who are earning more than $1 million each and every month. $1 million in my daily choice as we speak right now. Okay, we can also make it to that level. It all depends with how big is your why. Okay, so let's work hard towards achieving these goals. I believe they are possible. I believe for those who are willing to walk this journey with us, we are going to make it to those heights. Okay, so because today it was an interactive call, anyone who has something else to add, the floor is open now. The floor is open. Before we conclude, anyone with something else to add, please? Anybody with a question, raise your hand unmute yourself and shoot it. Anyone?
And even as we're waiting for any questions, just a few minutes, a hand up or a question, we want to let you know, of course, already we are already preparing for tomorrow, and tomorrow is our team call, and we have our leader Dale from the US who's on the call. And on this call tomorrow, it's very informal and it's just nice. I call it a safe space, and we just encourage each other. We talk about if there are challenges we are facing. We talk about also the good things that are happening. It's a family call. Last week, Wednesday, was so powerful. You know, it's such a close-knit circle and with like-minded people. And you come out of the call feeling refreshed and feeling you're able to take on the world. We are already at the end of the third quarter, just a few more days. So we are already into, as far as I'm concerned, we are into the last quarter of the year, which is a very short quarter because of Christmas. Because you're working October and November, and December you want to have money to take the family to nice places, holiday, nice restaurants, buy them nice clothes. It's Christmas time, it's holiday season. So we need to put our best foot forward, and we need to hit the road running for the last days of this month and for October and November. So, okay, I think we are good. I see no questions. So they said no questions could mean one of two things. It could mean that you have understood everything or that you've not understood anything. But I believe for us, everyone here has understood. I'm so happy to see your faces. I see Kenneth, I see a few videos on. Alice, of course, you're always there. Mr. Barijo, we appreciate you so much. And everyone else, Mr. Chimba, Florence, John, Infinix, Hot 12, Miss Engineer Solomon, and of course, our admin, Eunice, Nairobi office. So excited. Thank you. Comments I see. I understood everything. Oh, that's fantastic. That is super feedback for us because we feed off this. Okay, you understood. MBC officers, amazing. Florence, look, I think that's a clap. Thank you so much. And yeah, so guess what, guys? We are done. You've been on the call. You've stayed an hour. You've learned. Let's meet on the call tomorrow. Please, tomorrow, if you have any testimonies, whether it's you or someone else, please come and share these testimonies with us. Infinix Hot 12, thank you so much for attending the call. And with that, guys, thank you, Kenneth. And with that, we'd like to say good night, and we look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Same place, same time. It's amazing. Thank you so much. Have a good night all.
Thank you so much. Have a good night, everyone.